Well, this is the third time I've seen misrepresentation, but each time I'm struck so much by how we've learned to accept this. In the stereotype of the female superheroes, we've grown to see them as these very strong, dominant women, but it's their sexual dominance and their sexual power that we're choosing to exemplify, even if we don't see it at first.
How would you like to be represented in the media?
I think women should be portrayed in the media as intelligent, strong, independent figures and leaders who young girls can look up to.
This is a movie that needs to be shown in schools all across the country, also in this school, because I notice a lot of sexism that isn't well addressed.
How will you continue the misrepresentation movement?
Too often I see my male friends and peers, when they see a woman who's taking control and being a leader, they refer to her as bossy and like sassy and having attitude, and that often portrayed as a negative thing. And I think by commenting and saying something, I can change people's views on that.
If I think that someone is being downgrading to women or girls in my school, I will say that they're not doing the right thing, and I'll feel okay and not nervous about being judged or feeling that they'll think I'm less of a person.
We need more media that shows how independent and bright women are, so it can encourage young people to become leaders and political people of power in the future.
What part of the movie impacted you personally?
How negative women are seen, how they're seen as objects, and it really kind of opened my eyes of how negative it is in the media for a woman to have a strong opinion, a voice, accomplishments, and how people would see it as threatening.
Not actively consuming the media that presents women in that way. Being able to recognize it and then not buying it or watching it.
I learned that even in my own life, I know the media has affected me a lot and made me feel like I have to be a certain way, even though I know that I don't have to be that way.
As a queer individual, I would really like to see a better representation of other queer individuals. Growing up not really being sure of who I was and what to do, not having somebody that represented a real person with this part of their personality was difficult. So I would like for that to be something other kids grow up having.
I really found that the things about the eating disorders and how the media corrupts girls into thinking that they need to change themselves to be able to aspire to anything or have people to like them or to be anything with them is really powerful.
I wish there were more guys there, because basically the entire time they're talking about how people listen to guys and they don't listen to girls. And if we can have more guys saying this is what we need to do, I was kind of bummed that not a lot of guys are there, but yeah.
I'll be a stronger person by saying something.
Great, thank you.
That was really well said. Nice job.